My name is Oscar Contreras. I was born in Kansas City, Missouri, but was raised in Mexico City and have lived in a lot of places after that. I graduated from a master's program at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication in the fall of 2013. Before that, I was at the University of Texas at El Paso. I did an internship with KTAR in Phoenix, Arizona, where it was just producing radio shows. When I was in Cronkite, I enrolled originally for a radio kind of career, but they told me they didn't kind of do that. So I was like, okay. So then I got into TV and wire service, and I did producing and production for Cronkite News in Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. I just wanted to expand my horizon to see what I could do and what I wanted to do, and kind of just discovered what I liked better. Personal and career, life growth. I knew that I was producing in Cronkite News, but I didn't get a lot of experience. I just produced like maybe twice, which is like maybe 8 or 9 hours of producing time for a whole semester. And I wanted to see if I was really fit for a producing role, which is why I applied for a producer position here at the program. And that's pretty much it. Producing-wise, I really did take into learning what producing actually is. Establishing a rundown, setting up stories, putting those stories, in a way that they flow with one another. Timing a newscast, back timing a newscast, floating stories. So I did a lot of the things that a producer does, graphics and everything, right, etc. But since I had a hybrid position here at the station, I also did online producing, which is a lot of creating content for the station's website, managing social media accounts, creating web pages, tweeting, live tweeting, all that stuff. I guess one of the most recent ones was election night, and seeing how everything comes in and how you have to keep everything updated and managing a newscast and all that stuff. It was just wonderful. I don't think there was a single best experience. They were all, best on their own merits. Like they all had something to teach me, and I learned from them. So to me, all of them were like really, 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 really good experiences. I don't think I can pinpoint exactly one really best experience. Knowledge that I had, between choosing stories, I would say, okay, that's an education story. Maybe that's not at the top of the A block unless, somebody got killed in a school. But, just the very limited knowledge that I had kind of helped me in, judging, oh, this story goes here, or this other story belongs here, or this is how we should write this story, and all that stuff. Oh, it has affected them greatly. When I first came in here, I thought like I said, I didn't really have much experience producing, so I thought I'll give myself 6 months at least to kind of discover if I'm really up for it. And I discovered through the whole year extended period that I was here that I actually prefer to do digital better. It speaks more to me than producing. Producing is really fun, don't get me wrong, but it's just, I don't know, I think it's more engaging, more of your own work, I take more pride in my work in digital. So that's what I, kind of learn from the experience here. You really do get to learn a lot. And for a company like Scripps and KERO, the station here, to open up their doors and be like, hey, you're barely graduating. We know it's difficult for young journalists to be able to work immediately. We're offering you the chance to expand your knowledge, build a resume, work on your skills, learn from a good team of people here that work at this station. I think that's great. I don't think a lot of stations outside of Scripps or even around the country do that. I haven't definitely heard of any of them. So to all ASU students, I would say this is one of the greatest opportunities you could take with your career, like to kickstart your career into journalism. Just work hard, just work very hard, and you'll learn a lot. Just like I did learn a lot in the span of a year. Like I said, I didn't have much experience, and right now, as we stand here, I feel like I'm really ready to take on anything. I just want to say that I am very thankful to KERO and Scripps for giving me the opportunity to be part of this program. I have learned quite a lot, and I will never forget the people that I worked with here over the past few months and almost a year.